Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel on this August 30th, 2021. Today we're going to take a look at my little listening shack where I listen to shortwave and scanners and internet radio, stuff like that. And it used to be a lot bigger, but over the years I've gotten rid of some of the little radios and the radios I didn't use. I've given them away to people and donated them to people that wanted to listen to shortwave and try it. And I just kept the ones that I use all the time. So let's take a little tour and let's get started. Okay, first off, here is my Drake R8. I bought this new in 1991, the fall of 91, so it's this fall, I think towards the end of September, it'll be 30 years ago that I purchased this radio. I don't have it hooked up right now. I was in the process of moving some stuff, and I'm going to move this to a different location, and I just haven't gotten it hooked up yet. In fact, I'm thinking about maybe selling it or sending it down the line for somebody that needs a good radio. I mean, it works perfect. It's like brand new condition, and it's a very good radio and very sensitive, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it now or set it back up. I'm not sure, but yeah, Drake R8 I purchased new in 91. So okay, here we are at my little radio desk. Let's just start at the top. This is a GPS Disciplined Oscillator. I use that sometimes to check the frequency on my Icom. Above it is the MFJ 956 little random wire tuner. I used to use that when I was using a long wire antenna. I hook it up once in a while now, but I've had that probably 10-15 years now. Here's a little watt meter. When I'm using my Icom, it tells me the amperage and the voltage and all of that. This is the linear power supply that I use on my Icom 8600. It's not an Icom power supply. That's just a little magnet that I had and I stuck on there. This is the model, no, SL15R. And I added this little voltmeter display, so when you turn it on, it shows you what the volt is, and then this displays all of that. This is just a little cheap boombox. I got this, I don't know, 5 years ago. The radio part is not really great. I mean, it works, it's functional, but I got this because I can play my MP3 or MP3s through a USB, a memory card. I can take this out in the garage with me sometimes and listen to my MP3s on a memory card. And but the radio is decent. The cassette player is what it is, but it's not fantastic. This is a little counter. I use this to check the reference frequency on my Icom, make sure, and different things to make sure the frequencies are still, aligned properly and everything. Don't use it very much, but it is handy when I need it. This is my Satellite 800, like brand new still. I got this this is a 2003 model. I got it back in 2003. And it's still mint condition, not a spot on it, works perfectly. And I'm debating whether to keep that too, I don't know. And down here, this is just an external speaker for my scanner. This back here is a little Bluetooth transmitter. Sometimes I plug that into my headphone jack and use my Bluetooth headphones so I can listen to shortwave while I'm moving around the room. This is a little Sangean MP3 player, digital MP3 player. I have this hooked to my internet radio, so I can record some podcasts, things like that. Here is my Radio Shack DX390. This is from about 96, I believe. 95, 96. Got it brand new. Still have the box and everything. Works perfectly. Here's a little Radio Shack 50 channel programmable scanner. It's a Pro 23, I believe. I don't have anything plugged in or programmed into it right now. I use it when we have severe weather. I put batteries in it so I can listen to the weather service and just keep up on that in case we lose the power. This is a Grundig Yacht Boy 500. This is one I don't use anymore. It still works. It's in perfect condition, mint condition basically. I just don't use it because I just don't use portable radios much anymore. And to me, the sensitivity on this was a little low. And but it's kind of a rarity here in the States. I don't think they sold them here in the States. If they did, it wasn't very long. And I got a hold of one and I kept it. This is from mid-90s also. This is a WR23, I think, Ocean Digital portable internet radio. I use that when I want to just listen to internet radios and podcasts and different music and stuff like that. Here's my headphones. They're the Kenwood HS5. Works really good. Sounds good. Comfortable. Here is the MFJ 616 Speech Intelligibility Enhancer. I use that on my Icom 8600. Basically, it's like an equalizer for your shortwave. Works good. Down here is my Icom 8600. I got this brand new, exactly 2 years today to be exact, August 30th, 2019. And today, August 30th, 2021, so this Icom is exactly 2 years old today. And these speakers here are what I use with the Intelligibility Enhancer and the Icom. Sounds really good. This is an MFJ world clock. Tells you the time zone and UTC of different time zones around the world. My coffee mug, Universal Radio coffee mug. Okay, here's my little plaque for shortwave listening. There's the MFJ 1026 noise canceling and signal enhancer. I use that to cancel out a little bit of local noise. I demonstrated that in another video. You can see what it does. There's the MFJ 148RC clock. It has the local time and the UTC time together. This is my RCA rotator controller. This controls when I want to turn my magnetic loop antenna. I can turn it from in here. Here's my old Bearcat, Unit Bearcat. It's a BC895 XLT 200 channel. Still works great. I listen to that quite a bit. We still have quite a bit of traffic, emergencies and police and stuff, so I still listen to that quite a bit. And over here is my Ocean Digital WR800D internet radio. I got that earlier this year. Really works fantastic, and it looks cool too. It's stereo, and it's really a good internet radio. I really like it. And over here is my SDR Play RSPDX SDR. It's hooked to a 32-inch TV, and the computer is right down there. The computer is an old computer. It's a 3 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM, but it runs it really nice. And that's kind of my corner. So let's go down here and I'll show you how everything's sort of hooked up. So here is the switch for my shortwave antenna. This comes in from the MFJ 1026. This goes out to the SDR Play. This goes out to the Drake R8. This goes out to the Icom 8600. Right now it's in the ground position. The switch is grounded. This is a high pass filter to help block local AM, since I'm only 4 miles away from a transmitting tower. Okay, down here, this right here is the sort of, I guess you call it the bias tee for my DXE RF Pro 1B magnetic loop. Comes in from the loop here, and this goes out to the radios. These two hanging here just allows me to change for different radios when I want to use it. This switch is for my discone and the scanner antenna. Position 1 is, I had it on my SAT 800. 2 is my unit and scanner. 3 is my Icom 8600. And 4 over here is the RSPDX. And it comes in the wall and stuff, an outlet strip, and everything's plugged into a line conditioner. This has chokes and stuff in it to help with any kind of surges or transits or anything in there. It's all hooked up, everything's all tucked in nice and neat. And RSPDX comes from the switch and goes up. It's hooked to the side and then comes up. And but yeah, that's my station. As I said, it's not as big as it used to be. Gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I just keep the ones that I use. But it gets the job done, and it is what it is. And I enjoy it. It's not like it was 25 years ago and things like that. And out here where I live, in this rural area, it used to be very quiet listening conditions. But now I have a neighbor, I guess, that a little ways down the road got something going. I don't know what it is, but it creates just a very little raspiness in my radio, about an S2, and that's why I can filter it out completely with my loop and not really lose much signal, but it's still enough to aggravate me. And yeah, well, like I said, what can you do? I can't go make him do anything. So, but I still have pretty quiet conditions out here, and still get lots and lots of signals on my Alpha Delta DX Ultra antenna, my magnetic loop, and my discone. So yeah, I still enjoy it. After, well, next year will be 40 years that I've listened to shortwave and scanners and stuff like that. And my Drake R8 that I showed you, I'm thinking about putting it up right here again, maybe. I don't know. I'm still undecided if I want to keep it or not. But anyway, that's my little shack. So thanks for watching. Hope everyone has a good day, and take care, everybody.